Hey, this is John Howell here, and you're about to learn the most powerful trading technique I've ever seen in the last 15 years of my trading career. And I actually learned this most powerful trading technique of my 7-figure mentor. You're going to absolutely love that. Also, at the end of this free training, I've got a free gift for you. I'm going to be giving you free access to the Grab the Market by the Balls trading course. This is a full complete trading course here. Also, you're going to get access to the Framework to a Successful Trading course. Also, the Chart Reading Master course, the Advanced Chart Reading Master course. Also, the Millionaire Mindset Mastery course, and also a massive bonus breakthrough trading course. I'm going to give you free access to all of this. You're going to get all the details at the end of this session, so wait for it. So anyway, let's get into today's session. All right, fantastic guys, fantastic. Let's get straight into it. Now, I want to bring up the actual gold chart itself. Let me bring up the gold chart itself. All right, and I want to share with you, this is a great example of what's happening with the gold market right now, okay? So, one thing that's really important is that it's important to understand that the market goes through different types of what we call phases. All right, and for people understanding the Gann stuff, there's a time phase and then there's a price phase. The time phase is obviously where the market's resting, and that can be very, very, very volatile. Now, the price phase is where the market's trending and the smooth action can start. Now, if you look at gold right now, and the reason I'm bringing this up because I want to share with this with gold is that a lot of people, when they trade, they try to trade in the time phase. In the time phase. So let me explain what I mean here. If I go back and bring up my chart through here, you can see what we're looking at right now on gold. Okay. Now, what are we looking at on gold? Let me just delete that off there. Let me delete that off there for a minute. And firstly, you can see that we have probably a strong area of resistance up through here. All right, so that's the whole area of resistance. Then what do we have? Now we also have this market, this level through here, right? This is a support level. Now, the thing that you see with this market, okay, the market goes through different phases. So what's happened through here, right? This market ran up. The market ran up here for a month and a half, right? So that was what we call the price phase, where the market actually had from there to there, basically. And let me see if I can just change that color there for a minute. Let me change that to say a blue. All right, cool. So that there was the price phase, and now what we have through here is what we call the time phase. And the time phase is where the car is the car analogy. The jet, the boat, the body is refueling, okay? It's refueling. It's like sleep here. So one thing that's really important to understand is that whenever you're trading, ask yourself, what phase are we in when trading the markets? Are we in a price phase where the market is trending? Or are we in a time phase? If we're in a time phase, time phases can be very, very, very volatile and can whip you out. Now, as you can see through here, right, we actually have two different types of phases that's happening right now. We have this price phase through here, and through here we have this time phase. Now, time phase, once again, is where the market's just going sideways, or it's a pullback phase. All right, so this here would be a price phase, this here would be a time phase, and then another price phase. And then it went into another price phase, and that two different price phases is basically a change in direction, basically. Now, when you're trading this, it's so important not to get involved. If you're trying to trade the daily chart and you're trying to get in and get out, get in and get out, get in and get out, all that sort of stuff on the daily chart, that is, and or even if you're trading on an hourly chart, doesn't matter what market you're trading. If you are trading the markets and you are seeing that the market is going through what we call time phase, that should be T for time phase, then you want to try and stay away from that. The reason why is because it's refueling. It's not likely to trend. Now, here's the thing. Let me take everything off the screen here for a minute. Let me delete everything off the screen here. We can see here that the market ran up from there to there was 1.5 months. So now what have we done? We've now done almost 3 months. So we've done so much time now. Now, price and time are supposed to be equal. So we did 1.5 months of upward movement, 39 bars to be exact. And now we did basically 3 months, 78 bars so far of sideways movement. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean in a nutshell? Well, because price and time are supposed to be equal, here's what happens. When the market does too much price in a short period of time, i.e., the market goes for a big run like this, then time needs to catch up. Time catches up. Now, in that time phase, if there's too much time, then price needs to catch up. What does that mean? That means whenever it breaks, if it breaks to the downside and we get some volume behind that break, a big strong break, or we get a break to the upside out of this time phase, then it's likely to be a big solid move for at least a month, I would say. Now, depending on the size of the bar and the size of the breakout and so on and so forth. But because we've now had almost 3 months already of this time sideways phase, now to me, it's depending on where it breaks out. Now, we could get a sharp breakdown, by the way. If we get a sharp breakdown out of this sort of sideways phase through here, then guess what? We are now likely to probably head back down towards the low through here. If we don't and we do hold through here, then guess what? We now actually have from there to there, we now have the market holding this 50% level. If it does break to the high side in a very big, strong fashion, that's a very bullish signal because we're retraced less than 50%. We're now going through this time phase and this time phase is resting. That tells us that price needs to catch up soon. And if we go through this for another month and then we break out, guess what? Price needs to catch up in the market. And when that does, you generally get an explosion in the price. Have you ever seen charts? Let me show you an example here. All right, so here's one example of a trade that I did recently, a while ago now, and I wanted to share this with you, and I want to share with you what the actual chart looks like. In fact, let me just bring up the actual blank chart here so you can see what I'm looking at here, right? So I'm going to bring up, just say 1 year worth of view, and I'm going to bring this back a little bit so you can see what I mean here, and bring this up a little bit through here. Now, one thing you can see, right? Let me show you this here. Look at this here. See how long we basically went sideways. We didn't trend at all, right? See that very long sideways phase. That whole length there, from there to there, before it started to break out. That was a whole 7 months, right? That was a whole 7 months of sideways. We had a little rally up, a little drop down, and as you can see, right, we actually spent almost a month and a half going here, and then bam, look at that big breakout bar, and that was the start to see the upward move that we've actually seen so far. All right, and now we've actually had, from basically where this move started, from there to there, we've had now, what is that? That's now 2.5 months of good, solid upward movement. Let me show you another example. All right, so here's another example of what we call price and time. When the market does too much time, price needs to catch up. So let's look at this through here, and I'll just squeeze this up a little bit more so you can actually see what I'm looking through. Look at this sideways phase, all right? So you can see we actually had, look at this sideways phase from there, and basically all through here as well too, right? So basically just sideways, 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 sideways. How long was that sideways movement for? The sideways movement was for what? It was for almost 4 months in time. 3.5 or 80 bars, basically, almost 4 months worth of time. What does that mean? That means now this market has gone sideways for a long time, and if we get a strong breakout bar, like we can see that we did through here, right? We get a strong breakout bar from that, especially if we can confirm it with volume, confirm it with some moving average trend analysis. That tells us that now we're ready to start a new phase. What is that new phase? Once again, guys, what is that new phase? This is a time phase, and because we're getting a strong breakout, we're now starting a price phase. That tells me we should get a price phase. If this went sideways for at least, what was that? A month? Well, no, 4 months, wasn't it? Yeah, 4 months. You would expect at least a month to 2 months of upward movement. Now, I forget exactly how long that actually went up for, but how long did that actually go up there? From there to there? There you go, went up for about a month. But you can see, right, the reason why I say depending is because if we get a really big movement out of the gates of price and time, as you can see, the market did so much price, so much time that we had a big up move. Now, if we slowly go up, guess what? That's now probably going to be at least half of this time phase. If we get a bullet out of gate, you can see it can just be a quarter of that time phase. You can see how this thing went from here to like literally 4 days later, go up 72% because bam, 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 big update, big update, big update. Let me show you another example. All right, so here's another example. As you can see, right, it wasn't a sideways phase, but what was it? It was basically what we go through a time phase, right? Look at this here, just sideways. Look at this here, from there to there was literally 11 months. So you went through 11 months, basically 11 months of sideways, slow pullback. Look at this here. Look at that very first breakout bar. Look at that there, right? Very first strong breakout bar. And that breakout bar was what? That breakout bar was after we had this sort of slow, sort of sideways phase. You can see it basically through there, right? Just a slow, it's just what we call price and time phase, right? If we go from there to there, you actually can see, right, that the market held the 50% level and took off. Now, what I'm trying to share with you guys is that this price and time, instead of going sideways, this slowly went down and bam, strong breakout bar. See that big strong breakout bar? That there, and confirmed with volume. In fact, if I go back to this chart here, you can see what happened now. But if I go back to this chart here, right, look at the volume there. Look at that volume. See how that volume is confirming now, this breakout? And we went all this here, and you can see with the moving average as well too. Then suddenly look what happened. This thing just absolutely just took off like a bucket of gates, right? And from there, and you can see, and that's what I said before, right? As you can see on this chart now, you can see how this market went sideways for so long that the more time a chart does, the bigger the explosion in the actual market itself. And so you can see here what I'm showing with the example here. It went from there to there. We see 35% in the actual price movement. It actually eventually went up to there in about 2 months. But as you can see, right, within a few days, this thing absolutely just took off like a rocket. Absolutely took off like a rocket. Let me show you another example. All right, so I want to finish this off with a bearish example of the price and time thing, right? So you can see here once again, see how the market just literally has just been going sideways through here. This is actually a trade that I did. You can see the market's gone sideways through there, and we really had this sideways phase through here, right? See, the market wasn't really going anywhere. Try to break up, try to break down. Really nothing much going on, is there? Really not much going on. Sideways movement. And you can see from there, from this point through here to this point through here was basically sideways. What was that? That was a 6 month sideways. Look at the strong breakout on this thing, right? This thing just absolutely just, look how strong that breakout was. Just bam, look at the strong breakout. Now, you don't know where the breakout is, and you can see the market actually took on down. This is a trade that I did. But as you can see, right, here's another example of when the market goes sideways. Now, it's not exact there, but when the market goes sideways quite some time, when there's too much time on the chart, price needs to catch up, and therefore you get an explosion in price. Now, again, you don't know where the breakout is going to be, but generally speaking, guys, as you can see, right, if the market goes sideways quite some time, like I shared with gold chart, if we get a strong breakout to the upside, then we can get ready for a really strong movement to the upside. Please watch this video 2 or 3 times if you don't get this so far. This is a very, 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 very powerful tool to help you with your trading. Alrighty, fantastic. I hope you really enjoyed that trading technique. That's really, really, really powerful, okay? Make sure you understand that when you get that time, when you have a lot of sideways movement, a lot of time, and then the breakout, we're likely to go for a big move. Very simple, but very, very, very powerful. I'm also going to walk you through right now what you can try out for free today, what I promised you at the start of this video. The very first thing that you can try out for absolutely free today is my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls trading course. Now, let me explain to you what's actually in this trading course when you can try it for free today. The video number 1 is the top deadly trading mistakes that you're making right now. You will learn the biggest trading mistakes that stops you from becoming a successful trader, so you can start to make progress you want in becoming an amazing trader. Video number 2 is the 10K per month plan. You will learn the exact steps that you need to take to go from 10K per month, so that you can have a plan that can get you to the point where you're making really good money from the markets within 12 months. Instead of spending a few years or even a lifetime trying to figure it out for yourself. Video number 3 is the charting boundaries. You will learn this number 1 trading technique that'll help you when looking for good entry points, and also a warning when not to enter the markets, so that you can use this tool in a matter of minutes, and you'll know if you're entering at the wrong time or the right time, which will save you time and thousands of dollars, and potentially make you really, really, really thousands of dollars as well in the market as well too. Video number 4 is my PT chart reading method. You'll learn my number one chart reading technique to help you understand who's in control of the market so that no matter what chart you're looking at, you can see who's in control and therefore there will be no confusion when trading. This technique works so well that not only does it work in today's market, but it's been working for the last 50 years. And I'm going to show you all that as well too. Video number 5 is the power reversal method. You will learn a power reversal pattern that is amazing, and it works so well, and it works really, really well on every market, on every time frame. 60-minute, daily, weekly time frames, 2-minute charts, you name it, okay? So that you can have a simple pattern that is not only going to help you understand what's going on in the market right now, but have a pattern that you can trade as well too. Video number 6 is the ultimate trading system. You're going to love this. You'll learn a really powerful trading system that you can trade on any market and any time frame. This has been one of my top trading systems that I've been trading for the last few years, so that you too can have a very high probability trading system without spending the next few years trying to figure it out. Also, video number 7, the blast off trading system. This is 2 trading systems you're going to get, and you can get access to this for free today. You will learn another powerful trading system that I call the blast off trading system. This is so awesome that it can get you into trades before the market takes off. You know the times when you look at the market and we have like a big vertical move? Well, sometimes this system can tell you we're getting ready for a big move. You can absolutely love it. That's the reason why I call it the blast off trading system. Also, video number 8, my number one trading indicator. You'll learn my number one indicator that can increase your probability with your trades. Video number 9, the millionaire trade and money management principles. You'll learn all the important trade, money, and risk management tools that you can use so that you can start getting ahead in the markets and being a successful trader. Also, video number 10 is the mind frame of a successful trader. Understand the mindset of a successful trader is one of the most important things that you need to learn and need to know in order to become an amazing trader. And that's what you'll learn here as well too. And video number 11 here, the final step. This is where we bring it all together for you to make it stick, so you can take action to make the difference in your trading, so that you can become a trader for a long time. As you can see, right, this is a massive trading course. And once again, I'm allowed to give you free access to this to test it all out for you, okay? So that's the Grab the Markets by the Balls trading course, full chock trading course. Also, I'm going to be throwing in some few bonuses as well too, and a few other things as well too. So the bonus number 1, or the next trading course you're going to get, so Grab the Markets by the Balls trading course, you're getting that. You're also going to get the framework to a successful trader. This is a complete trading course, how to create a fearless trading psychology that gives you the missing X factor and an unstoppable winning edge as a professional trader. You're going to hear from my mentor and teach you exactly what you need to know before you start to trade the markets. You're also going to get a 2-hour interview with my mentor, who made almost $2 million in one trade. And you're going to absolutely love that there. Also, bonus number 2, the chart reading mastery course here. You'll learn all the important chart reading techniques so that you too can start to understand what's going on right now. Also, the bonus number 3 here as well too, you're going to get access to free access, advanced chart reading mastery course as well too. You'll learn all the most powerful chart reading patterns so that you too can start to become what I call a chart reading master. Also, bonus number 4 here, which is the Millionaire Mindset Master Course. You'll learn from my 7-figure trading coach, and you'll understand what the mindset of a successful trader is, so that you too can start to learn what it takes to become part of the top 5% of all successful traders. Also, bonus number 5 is the Master Trader Breakthrough Bonus. You'll learn all the important, powerful techniques that help you understand the markets, the biggest mistakes, millionaire interviews, and so much more, that you can start to learn how to have those small details that swings big doors. And bonus number 6 is you can get a free trial to everything that I've talked about here today. As part of this special, not only are you getting access to all these amazing bonuses and access to the Grab the Markets by the Ball trading course, but you're getting a 3-day free trial, and also a discount to only $6.99 per month if you want to stay a member. The normal price is $79, and there is no normal, and normally there is no free trial, and the price will never ever go up for you as well too. Okay, so here's what I want you to do right now. Click on the button below right now on the very next page. I want you to fill in all your details and register right now, and you'll get instant access to the membership area, and you can try this out within 3 days. Okay, within 3 days. And if you don't believe this is the most powerful, most amazing content on the planet, just let me know within 3 days, and you'll never ever be billed. It's that simple. Okay, now I'm running this as a special offer. And as I said before, you'll never, ever, ever be billed. Now, if you do want to stay a member, then it's only $6.99 per month, and you can cancel anytime. And once you do the $6.99 per month, you're locked into that price. So once this special offer goes down and the price goes back to $79 per month, you won't be paying $79 per month like everyone else is. You're getting locked in. So the bonus number 6 here is you get access to all this content to check it all out for 3 days. And if you're happy to stay a member, then it's just $6.99 per month, and your price will never your price will never go up, and you'll never ever be billed. Okay, and you can cancel anytime. So this is what I want you to do right now. Click on the button below right now, and on the very next page, you can fill in all the details. And once again, if you're not happy and you do want to cancel, then you'll be able to see the email at the top of the order form on the next page. Just email that email, and we'll be able to take care of you. And once again, and you'll never ever be billed. This is here to really help you out, and I know you're going to get so much value out of this that I know you're going to be staying a member, and you're going to absolutely love all the brand new content. Plus, I got a few special bonuses inside the membership area as well too. So click on the button below right now, get access, because this is just a free trial and also the special discount. I'm running this as a special right now, and it's going to be closing real soon. So do this right now before, because if you come back tomorrow, the free trial and the special discount of $6.99 per month may be gone, and then it may be just back to the normal price, which is $79 per month. So click on the button below right now, go over the next page, fill in the order form to start registering today for your free trial. You're going to get free access for 3 days. And if you're not happy with it with the next 3 days, just email us and we'll take care of it, and you'll never ever be billed. So all the risk is on my shoulders, but I'm doing this as a crazy special offer right now. So do that right now. Click on the button below right now, go do that right now, and I look forward to seeing you in the membership area.